Yo, what's up guys? It's Puzzle here. Today I'm back with IPAA Week 6 battle versus MZ. We got an interesting battle here. As you can see from the team preview, DD's Zygarde can do a lot of damage to his team. It is Roselli very well, which means it can 1v1 Oz do really well actually. We got a Scarf Haunter, this new defensive Celebi, Thunderwave, Stealth Rock. That's, I believe, Specs, Sylveon. That's Roost plus 3 attacks. Scizor, and that's defensive Arcanine with Outrage for that Latios. Let's jump into this match real quick here. Leads off with Aegislash. I lead off with my Arcanine, but him to either go for King Shield, so I just Willow, but he SDs up. Not going to do much here. I double Willow. Pretty safe play. He's just going to double up Swampert. Thought, thinking the Wild Charge maybe. Hyper Voice is going to do a ton. Specs Hyper Voice. Now the reason I let my Sylveon get poisoned here, it doesn't do much this game. That Mega Latios, it's probably a Calm Mind variant. And even once he gets up 2 Calm Minds, I don't even believe Hyper Voice 2 shots. You can recover it, storming out of Hyper Voices, and it doesn't do much. But the one thing it doesn't have is very few switches. It deals a ton of damage even to that Aegislash. And he's gonna make the play with Aegislash here, and you'll look, that does 34%. That's the power of Sylveon. I'm just gonna go to my Arcanine. I don't agree with that play. He had no reason not to Shadow Ball, in my opinion. So I will predicting this. I'm not a Flare Blitz here, predicting the switch, but he actually stays in, and not that the Aegislash is such a huge threat going. Latios comes out. Now I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp, try to get residual damage on him. That misses, and I'm gonna play. I probably shouldn't have made. I go for an Outrage. Now this thing can keep setting up Calm Minds on me with that. It can recover back the health. And how do you figure if you switch it to this Latios if it drops a Draco, especially a +2, as you can see it goes to +2 here. If this is only going to do about 42%, he's going to recover here. I'm praying I get confusion here, because this is a big misplay on my end. I do get the confusion of food. I predict the recover and go out into my Scizor. I know I can get up a Draco once I make it. I have HP investment, I have some speed investment, and you can see how much damage that does. It does a ton. Bug Bite does a ton. I'm gonna just Bullet Punch does a nice chunk of damage. To that Ozu, it's a crit, and that's huge. Absolutely huge. That allows my Celebi to come in and essentially beat this thing. Anything on my team can beat this thing. It allows my Zygarde to beat it easier. My Arcanine can actually somewhat 1v1 it now. My Haunter can even beat it now. So I just got into my Celebi. Natural Gift Fire. Don't call it a prediction at all. The Okaberry was to be Emboar. That is a very creative thing for him to run. Luckily I had the Okaberry. Big Drain knocks out the Ozu. We're up 6-4. Now we also have the Skuntank. I can't hit this thing. Easily my best switching is the Arcanine. Scout for the Fire Blast. It eats up any poison jab it wants to go for. He goes up into his Emboar. I'm actually going to stay in here. Scout the damage, how much it does. So I'm just going to Morning Sun here. And he takes all that recoil from that. It's absolutely huge. I try it again. Now my easy switching is my Celebi 100%. He's got the window, but it's going to die. We're up 6-3 here. His Latios, it's weakened. His Emboar, it's weakened. His Skuntank is at full. We can deal with this. At this point, it's looking like we're going to probably win this game easily. He goes out again into his M board, and he just whatever this. I don't know if he had the fighting technique. I don't think he did, judging by this. I can say quite simply, go for an outrage, knock it out. He has to go into his skunk tank. He goes into his Gladius. Not sure I agree with this play. It gets weakened, and then he's forced to recover. In these next 2 turns, he's forced to recover to get anywhere near back full health, which allows me to get a free switch into something, anything I want. I go straight into my Sylveon. This is going to allow me to fire a spec type of this. Even at +1, that is not living it. Down goes the Latios. Easy right there. Now this skunk tank, it's threatening to my Sylveon, my Sylvie. It could win the game, but if you knock out a few mons, I gotta try to preserve this 6-0. It absolutely would help me in the division. He goes out, so I'm gonna go straight out with my Arcanine. I know I can beat it. I'm gonna take very minimal damage from Poison Jab, especially at -1. As you can see, that Poison Jab does almost nothing. I'm gonna burn it so it does even less. I'm trying to be as safe as possible. He gets the poison. Doesn't really matter that much. I can flood its choice. Pretty much win this game. I just don't want to risk him trying to knock me out here with Arcane fainting from a coil. I don't think it would, but I'm not going to risk that. He's going to simply just keep poison jabbing. He lost the game, and we get the 6-0. GG to Zenzi. Good match, man. So the Pittsburgh Steelixes, we are 6-1 now. In our division, we are leading it. Next week, we face another division opponent. It's a big game next week. I'll be back on